Bonnie Red was a rich heiress and owned a supermarket chain that flourished. She was regularly featured in Forbes lists and tabloids. She ran and closely monitored her own charity, but she was reluctant to donate to other organizations, so some considered her stingy. Once there was a flood in a neighboring state that left hundreds of farmers homeless and with no more harvested crops. People literally had nowhere to go, nothing to wear, and nothing to feed their families. Many wealthy people immediately started donating money, food, and things to help the unfortunate. The same was expected of Bonnie. But Bonnie Red was in no hurry to follow suit. In the habit of being thorough, she decided to first inspect how aid was distributed to those in need. Miss Red was in for a nasty surprise. At every donation point, she met a mass of people who only pretended to be in need, having decided in the frenzy to get free groceries. Bonnie wondered. She wanted to help the flood victims, but she didn't want to give her money away to sloths and leeches. A few days later, Bonnie announced that she had 1,000 cans of limited edition soup left in her warehouse, and she was willing to give them away at no cost to anyone who wanted them, but on the condition that no more than 1 jar per family. There was a wave of outrage in the press. What's a can of soup? It's hard to feed even one person well. What kind of charity is this? Bonnie was shamed and blamed for her greed. Some said she was simply spoiled by wealth and did not understand the problems of the poor. Some even claimed the woman had found a clever way to evade taxes. However, more than 200 people still arrived for the soup because they had nothing to eat at all. The next morning, Bonnie announced through the papers that the banks were in fact a pass. Those in need had to go to the warehouse, show the can to the security guards, and fill their carts to the top with any goods. Those who had received their soup the day before immediately headed to the warehouse gate. People happily took bags of flour, cereals, meat, and other products from the shelves. Since the carts were very spacious, the goods received would have been plenty for even a large family for many days. Racks of blankets, towels, linens, new clothes, and shoes awaited the jar owners on their way out. Bonnie spared no expense to provide the victims with what they needed. Laden with packages and parcels, people were leaving the warehouse, smiling broadly. Bonnie watched them from her office window, not caring what the tabloids said the next day. She knew that those who really needed help would get it, and those who liked to get rich at other people's expense were left without nothing. Not every action is what it seems at first, and if you're sure you are right, stay the course despite criticism and get what you want.